Hi, welcome to your flipped classroom for computing this week. In this video, we're going to learn how to add a variable to our game. Now, remember, a variable is something in computing that it's something that you can change depending on what has happened in your game. So, for example, if you get a question correct, your variable will change by 1 point, let's say. If you get your question wrong, is your variable going to stay the same, or will it decrease? Will it go down? So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to share the screen with you and show you how to do it. So here is my Scratch project. Okay, I've changed it a little bit with some of the questions, but you can see here as I go through it with you very quickly, when I press the green button here, it asks me the question. Let's get rid of that for the minute. We don't want it there. Let's stop. Get rid of that. There we are. Okay, let's get back to this one then. So here we go. We press the green sign at a flag, and my first question comes up. And you can see here, if I put in 7 as my answer, it's going to say, good job, that is correct. And then for my next question, what is the name of the star that Earth orbits? And if I put the correct answer in, the sun, I will get correct, but I'm going to put the wrong answer in. I'm going to put Mercury. It's not even a name of a planet, a star. It's a planet. Correct. And he says, that's not right. Okay, so I can see that my program is working. I now want to add a variable to my game. So I click on the variable tab over here, and I click on make a variable. Now you can make a variable for this sprite only, or it can be for the whole game. So for this instance, I've only got one sprite, so it doesn't matter which one I pick. I'm going to write my score. So this is going to be the score for every time I get a question correct. So here I've now got my score, and you can see it's come up here. If I click this button here, it disappears. I put it back on, it comes up. So I then go to this, set my score to 0 when we start the game, and then change my score if I get the question correct. Okay, so that slots in there, and it's going to change by 1. If I get the question incorrect, I'm going to change it by -1. Okay, so now let's check to see if that works. Let's press green. My score is set to 0. How many colors are in the rainbow? I press 7. That's the correct answer. And then we should see that my score has changed to 1. Okay. Now we should see my score decrease if I put in the wrong answer. So I'm going to put in Earth. That's not right. And then my score should go down, but it hasn't. And there is a reason for that, because I haven't actually put the code in there. So let's do that for the next question. Let's put that in there. It doesn't really matter which order it goes in. Now let's put -1. Let's start the game again. So 7 for the first question. Good job, that is correct. And then my score is added. And then let's put Earth again, and let's see what happens to my score. It's gone down to -16. Why has that happened? Well, let's go back to our debugging. Look there, I put -17. So I now need to put -1. Let's see if it starts again. So I press the green, it resets to 0. How many colors in the rainbow? 7. Let's see if this works now. Let's just put in random letters. And you can see it's now decreased by 1. So that's a variable. So you create your variable, and then you can add it to your game. You can even have a timer, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I make a variable. I'm going to put time. This is the name of my variable. Okay. Now my variable, when so I'm going to set the time to 0 when that is clicked. Okay, and then after that, it's going to change by 1, it's going to, oh, I may want to do this as a separate thing because it's getting a bit too thin. Oh, I can't take it off. There we go. Ooh. Let's put it down there. Let's put this over to one side. Right. That's that there. Let's do another one. So when it is clicked, my variable time, let's get rid of this one. So you can see here, I've now set my time to 0, and then I'm going to change that by 1. I'm going to wait. Where's the control? There we are. I'm going to wait maybe half a second, so 0.5, and then going to have that repeat. Now there are 60 seconds in a minute, like that. Oh, I want it to count down. Okay, let's see how this works. So this is counting up. So let's press start. And we can see, oh, it's my score that is changing. And let's have a look. That's because I'm doing my score. So I've got to make sure the variable is the right one. Let's start again. And you can see that my time is going up. Okay, it's going up quite quickly. So let's change the wait time to 1 second. And now let's try it again. See, now it's going to go up. And when it gets to 60, that's the time run out. The game has finished. So you can add a timer to your game. You can add variables, and it may be a little bit complicated at first, but watch the video again and again. You saw that I didn't, it took me a little bit of time, but that's how you do it. Okay, so your variables, you need to create your variable first, make it, and then add it to the screen by clicking the tick box here, and then set the variables to what you want. Have a little go of it over the weekend, and hopefully you'll get used to it, and then you can add scores and times to your game. Well, have a good fun doing that. Have a good weekend or a good week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.